At New Leaf International, we're all systems thinkers, and in its most fundamental sense, what does that really mean? Looking at this simple drawing, the results that we get in the business are driven by the behaviours of the people in the business. And those behaviours are driven by the systems in the organisation. Now, some of these systems are hard systems, documented, rigid, machinery, IT systems, policy and procedure, but some of those systems are cultural systems, habits that have grown within the organisation. And in systems thinking, they're systems too. And all of those systems, both hard and soft, are driven by the way people think in the organisation, especially leaders and senior managers. They drive the types of systems, especially soft systems that are behavioural systems in the organisation. Now, the importance of thinking about systems in an organisation is because results that are driven by behaviour are only equal to 5% of the total results. And in an organisation that is very task orientated and believes it has little time to think otherwise, it gets caught into a process of thinking that behaviour is the way that we get results, not an output of the systems in the culture. And the problem is that many managers will manage the results, good, bad or indifferent, by trying to address individual, team and collective behaviours in the business. But statistically, they're only responsible for 5% of those results. And yet, managers spend most of their time explaining to people, telling people, discipline people, all because of the results that are going in the wrong direction or the right direction. The focus is on the behaviour of people in the business. But real results are driven by the systems. So that leaves 95% of the results are driven by the systems that we have in the organisation. So to make real change happen in an organisation, we have to lift ourselves away from focusing on the bottom part of this diagram and focusing on the top part. So we need to create new systems in the organisation to change the behaviours. And that requires new thinking. All right? So the way we think drives the systems, then drives the behaviour, which then drives the results. And if you're going to embark on a significant change program, change won't come from asking people to change their behaviour. Change will come from thinking differently and putting in the appropriate people systems to drive the results.